Even on a Monday morning. Good morning, Fun Seekers. Time for our weekly stud search report from Sharon the Body Tailor. Well, Sharon the Body, how did the stud search go this weekend?
My stud search got put on hold because it was, Easter weekend, going out with the family, a little get-together, a little dinner, coming back. Tell you what happened to me. Got rear-ended in my new Jeep, my brand new one payment made on it, brand new Jeep.
Rear-ended right there in the Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Guess who did it? Guess who?
You're going to tell names?
A Canadian tourist.
Hey, you were in the back of your Jeep with a Canadian tourist doing all kinds of terrible...
Not in this lifetime would I ever. I'm telling you, some most unladylike things went through my mind.
Much damage?
Not very much, but enough that they're scratched now, and it makes me very mad. You should not have been driving in the first place.
Your rear end was scratched by a Canadian tourist.
You got it, baby.
Well, you lead a much more exciting life than I do, Sharon the Body Tailor.
Safer on a stud search, I'll tell you.
Okay. Well, thanks for that weekly. Let me briefly recap here. Sharon the Body Tailor got rear-ended in her Jeep by a Canadian tourist who scratched it.
Okay, are you?
7:50 the time. Another special celebrity call-in from our very own Velveeta out there on Banner Patrol. Good morning, Velveeta, again.
Hey, we're getting beat now.
Getting beeped at, I'll bet you are.
We've moved locations. We did really good at Dale Mabry and Waters. Cars just kept coming and coming and coming to see the banner. It was incredible.
Yeah, right. Tom?
A long line of cars, but finally we had to leave.
Tom, the cars normally go down that street at that hour of the morning.
Well, they were looking at the banner, you could tell.
I'll bet they were.
I think some of them drove special because they, beeped at us.
Do you know what I saw over the weekend, Tom?
What?
I can't remember the call letters. It's the old WPLP, Buddy Bud's new news station. They had TV ads, Tom.
Can't they afford a banner?
So where are you located now, Tom?
Well, now we're on the intersection of Gandy and Transmitter, just on the St. Petersburg side of the Gandy Bridge.
All right over there by those double towers.
And exactly.
Oh, that's a great place to be, because even when you have this station tuned in, it doesn't make any difference what station you have. But when you drive by that transmitter, it's kicking out so much it distorts everything. You can't hear anything.
Well, that's a good point, Bob.
Yes, it is. It's a bad location, Tom. Good point, bad location.
Okay, but we didn't think they'd throw us out if we came here.
You're kind of working your way down to the station already, huh?
Yeah, I want to come back. Are there any cookies?
No, not a cookie in the place, Tom. Not a cookie in the place. Let me see if I have this correctly. By the time the rush hour really starts, at the heaviest load of traffic, you're going to be back here at the station.
Yeah, probably. I got to get Kurt and Peter back, though.
Okay, Tom.
You want to talk to Peter or Kurt?
Why?
What?
Why?
Because they're here. Oh, we just got beeped at again.
I'll bet you did. Why don't you put one of them on the phone there, Tom?
I'll let you talk to Pete.
Okay.
Bob.
Hi there, Peter.
Hey, man.
Isn't this the most humiliating thing you've ever had to do?
Huh?
Isn't this the most humiliating thing you've ever had to do?
No.
No? You've done something more humiliating?
I feel like a tomato.
You feel like a tomato?
Yeah, underneath these towers, man.
Oh.
Irradiated.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad you explained that, Peter, because I'll be damned if I could figure it out.
Hey, anything for you, Bob.
Okay, how about some chocolate donuts?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Cool. You want to talk to Kurt?
No.
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 Okay.
Okay.
How about Tom?
No.
Who do you want to talk to?
Nobody.
Well, we're getting lots of horn honks.
Oh, lots of horn honks, huh?
You hear that?
Well, why don't you guys, stay a little bit further away from the road, and then maybe they won't have to blow to get past you,
True.
And anybody stop and talk to you?
No, they haven't pulled over yet.
Nobody stopped to talk to you?
No.
Any women expose their breasts or anything like that?
Exposure.
Yes, did any women expose themselves on the way past?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Any guys?
Kurt's looking.
I'll bet he is. Okay, we look forward to another report from you guys.
Okay.
Take care there, Peter.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, take care. Oh, my God, this is the most humiliating thing I've ever been involved in. Let's 8 o'clock. By the way, for our new-found listener there, the former Ron and Ron listener, let's see. Unfortunately, you must have missed that, degrading to women bit that we did with Sharon the Body Tailor at 7:37. I do have some stuff coming up on Darkies a little bit later on, and the Gay Boys, too. So, we're doing our damnedest to satisfy your needs here. What in the hell does read mean? What a dark day. Oh, the Marlins are in San Francisco. What a dark day. Bill is apparently one of those people who is still a little bit bent out of shape. that, the kids in San Francisco got to keep their baseball team, and the good folks in Miami who really wanted one and worked hard for one were able to get one, and that the poor folks over there in St. Petersburg who are still, to this day, debating whether or not to bring back the green benches didn't get one. Let's go to a cell phone. Hi there.
We'll call it from last week and say that I, too, lust after Tom Velveeta.
You too lust after Tom Velveeta. Okay, that guy had not only held on through the news, but 12 minutes after that to say that he, too, lusts after Tom Velveeta. I have no idea what it means. I couldn't care less. However, sir, he should be back at the station pretty soon if you'd like to come over and lust in person. Unbelievable. Be out of my mind. I must be absolutely out of my mind. I mean, here I am, seriously thinking about plunking down close to $300,000 for a house for a station that puts out a memo this morning asking people if they will put up and feed the IOD crowd to help cut the expense of bringing them up here. A station that sends a couple of dudes with a banner out in the dark with a flashlight because they think it's hilarious, and that's their promotion. Well, except, of course, a great ad and creative loafing. I must be out of my mind. I should go home after this show and start going through my lease looking for loopholes to get the hell out of it. Let me give you those phone numbers again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not worth going out to get. Don't worry about it.
Not worth going out to get.
No, it's supposedly an article by Jennifer Tucker on Tampa Bay Talk Radio.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts out by talking about Dark Larson, moves on to the Caped Crusader at night. I can't even remember his name. Then there's a little bit about Randy and a little bit about Neil. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I listen to them occasionally, and I turn it off after a while. It's same old stuff. I listen to Dark Williams.
Oh, is that?
He was telling, I don't know, last week at night, he was telling Hillary Clinton jokes on the air and was inviting callers to call up with their best Hillary Clinton jokes.
Oh, that's great.
Is that topical or what?
Oh, it really is. It says in the article here one thing about him. I don't have my glasses on. I can't find it, so I have to paraphrase. But something about, the Caped Crusader researches every topic he does. I've tuned him in 4 or 5 times, and of those 4 or 5 times, twice I've heard him open his show by saying, "Boy, I don't know anything about this, but
I'm
one of them
welcome
was
for your comments."
Yeah, exactly. One he had a guest, and he literally said to his guest, some St. Petersburg politician or something, literally said to his guest, "Gee, I don't know anything about this upcoming mayor's race, but let's talk about it anyway." Boy, great research over there, huh?
Yeah.
Which is no problem. I ain't got no problem with coming in unprepared. Hell, I've done it lots of times myself. But if that's what you do, then at least have gazungas to say, that's what I do, instead of I research every topic. Oh, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. But thank you, my friend.
All right, take it easy, Live.
Lassiter all news. Let me give you those numbers. In Pinellas, 576 WSUN. Well, I'm getting nervous. Major transformation of the studio since last we talked. I stepped outside to get a little puff, And while I was gone, our very own little Velveeta came in here and has just plastered every place you can think of these really cheesy-looking 620 WSUN stickers. They are all over the place. They look like hell. They're cheap as can be. They're cut out with scissors and not very evenly. And I said, what are you doing, man? And he said, well, we want them to know that you're at WSUN and not still at WFLA when they do the taping thing this morning. Well, if you want them to know I'm here and not at WFLA, why in the hell don't you take out some ads? Instead of waiting for some television station to come in here and just plaster the studio with these goddamn stupid-looking little stickers, why don't you take out an ad, Velveeta? Get out of here. Get out of here. You get out or I get out. We don't come in the studio during the show. God almighty. Now he's coming in and putting up pictures of me everywhere. This is really embarrassing. No. So where was I? In Pinellas, 576 WSUN, and Hillsborough, 221 WSUN. This is the day I get to meet Selenko, and I'm going to be surrounded by these, handmade, cut-out little stickers. Let's go to Tampa. Hi, Tampa. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hi,
Hey there, Bob.
Hey, Tampa.
I see the St. Pete Times has got a little blurb about you.
Oh, isn't that great? Yeah, the great Roger Fisher, who doesn't have the nerve to say where he's really coming from.
Yeah, I know. I think, well, you know, he's better than Jennifer Tucker.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. He's got things even worse than Jennifer Tucker in there, man, because if you'll notice the column above there where he's talking about WFLA,
yeah,
he has them challenging for the overall lead in the market, all AM and FM stations, which isn't even close to true.
Well,
it never was true.
Well, I understand that. Well, he's waiting for that book this afternoon, too.
Yeah, he's waiting for somebody to not only give it to him, but to interpret it for him.
Well, yeah. They do need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, when are they going to get a professional staff around this town for people who really know what's going on?
Well, you know, I really don't quite understand. They have television writers, are reasonably okay, and that's because most people watch television, but most people also listen to the radio.
Yeah. And people, even though I hate both these newspapers, I buy them both every day and comb through them.
God, they're the most boring newspapers.
They really are. I'm from big city, like San Francisco. Those are pretty decent newspapers.
Well, most large cities have one serious newspaper and one fun newspaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, there's nothing wrong with fun newspapers, and why both of these papers here have to go bang their heads. Here's a classic example. What's the lead story in the Tampa Tribune today on the front page?
Oh,
do you remember offhand?
I don't remember. It's in the other room.
It's Waco.
Oh, that's
What's the lead story in the St. Petersburg Times today?
I bet it's Waco.
Well, not only is it Waco, but it's both AP copy, word for word. Lead story in both of these great newspapers.
I didn't even notice that. I'll have to go back and look. That's funny.
Both of them are AP copy.
Your voice sounds an awful lot like an old friend of mine he calls himself an old radio dog. He did a lot of production and commercial work around here, but you guys, I swear, you guys both have the same type of shtick.
Yeah, we all sound alike.
Yeah, I know.
It's all in the mixing, man.
But, the funny thing is, somebody called up, I guess it was a week or two ago, and said that now that we know that all the radio people in Tampa listen to Bob Lassiter to find out what's going on, which I think is the truth. Anybody who has anything to do with this funny a business. Oh, well. Hey, does old Leisure Suit Todd ever return phone calls?
It's been known to happen by mistake.
By mistake, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll have to try again.
Yeah, when you call in for him and Barbara answers, the receptionist just say that you're his wife. And then when she says, "Oh, I'll buzz him right away, Mrs. Leisure Suit," I'll say, "Oh, oops, there's somebody at the front door. Just leave a message for him and tell me to call him at this number."
Well, have a great day, Bob.
Anytime.
Bye.
Hey, I've been around a long time. I know how to get through to general managers. In Pinellas, 576.
Bay Crab Count Seafood Report brought to you by Sue Zelenko Fan Club. Once you've been Zelenko'd, you'll never be quite the same again, nor would you want to be. Starting with Pinellas Point, crabs averaging 5 to 7 in the open, 8 to 10 on the piers. Fish count above average as they will not be ravaged by weekend storms this time. Observers say just get the boat out there and hang out the welcome mat. They should literally jump onto your hook and your boat too. On the Gandy Bridge, fishermen still drunk and hungover. Recent morning cold spell has them in cheap sweaters and faded cardigans. Crabs averaging 6 to 8 around bridge. Perch perching, groupers grouping. Other fish appeared scaly and slick. Best bet, bell bottoms and a sports jacket. On the Davis Island Bridge, fishermen seen using syringes and pieces of Roger Fisher as fish chum. Observers say it was a waste of time either way. Best bet, use the Upper Hillsborough River, and remember to zip up your pants when you're finished. On Apollo Beach, crabs busy, fish counts average. Observers say Earth Day had everybody in hysterics. Best bet, a big plastic trash bag and a bat. And finally, Sun City by the Little Manatee River, crabs still medicated, not recommended to eat. Fish count average. However, the ones heavily sedated on Prozac will tend to swim backwards and cough a lot. Observers say just get out there. The people on state assistance will be getting their checks next week, and we all know what that means. Till next Friday, remember the magic rule. Use gloves before touching anything you might find in Tampa Bay. Boil thoroughly, and if it growls when you bite it, just throw it back. Happy fishing. Have a nice weekend. Please enjoy the benzene. This is Captain Kirk reporting, and we'd like to welcome Miss Sue and her Zelenko. Back to you, Blobster. Take care of yourself, man.
How about some free sex?
In Pinellas, 576 WSUN in Pinellas and Hillsborough, 221 WSUN. Let's go to Clearwater. Hi, Clear. You're on the air at WSUN.
With the Bobby Lassiter Show.
Sometimes I wish I could just drift away.
Hey, Bobby, it's me again, baby. Calling your show, 'cause I think it's kind of crazy. We know you're the you the most. All of the rest are not radio hosts.
Is that it? Huh, pretty good. Well, now to the limousine pulls up out front. Let's go to Sun City. Hi there, Sun. You're on the air at WSUN.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Finally, something has happened on your show that we who have them can sink our teeth into. You're having a guest this morning.
Well, no, I'm not having a guest on my show. I'm having a guest in the studio.
Yes, sir, and you certainly would not want this individual embarrassed this morning, would you? No, you would not. You wouldn't want to just receive...
Well, I'm going to be embarrassed in front of this individual anyway because, of all these damn stickers they came in and put up here.
That's what I understand, but you certainly wouldn't only have calls from Venice while she's there. I know you wouldn't want that.
That wasn't a call from Venice.
No, sir, I know it
That was a good one, man.
The possibility exists that while she's there, that's the only calls you'd get. Now, if you, on your program, when you have your traffic, your news, and your weather reports, could also have free reports, that is to say, a list of things that are free in the area during the day, you would not have calls from Venice. Number two, have Captain Jerk remove Sun City from his damn crab report. We don't appreciate that. And number three, we want our Sun City hour at least one day a week. Is that asking too much?
Yes, 576 WSUN in WSUN.
You know what I wanted to find out?
No, sir, I am not a mind reader. I have no idea.
No, well, I'm going to state it now.
Oh,
when you
good.
use this man expression all the time. Is that I don't know, is that a normal way to talk? It sounds so strange.
Well, I guess it would be a normal way for me to talk. You sound a little strange to me, so I guess that's your normal way to talk.
I don't understand. In other words, what does it really mean when you start a conversation off with that?
I rarely start a conversation off with it, sir, that I can think of.
Well, other than that, I thought of another idea that maybe you could
Didn't hurt yourself, did you?
You could take over the station, and you could be the manager.
Yeah, I could.
And then, get it straight.
Yeah, I could do that.
That's a good thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep listening anyway.
Oh, don't threaten me, sir. Don't threaten me.
Be a good boy now.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I will. God almighty. I mean, these are the kinds of calls we're supposed to get at 6 o'clock, not at 9 o'clock. This is a Friday. A Friday, people. I send you on the air at WSUN.
You're so smart. You're cleverly clever. You can play your cards in alphabetical order. Sharon the Bod is so imaginative. She gives brief but effective updates and rotates the news regularly. Velveeta is so very thrifty in countless ways. He never leaves a room without his flashlight. Kara is so orderly, so very organized. She can screen callers and balance her checkbook at the same time. Bob, you are so very clever. You can make pigs fly in formation. So it pays to discover the carts, the fun at WSUN. Knock, knock, opie dopey. So from a blobby to Bobby. Froggy.
They're trying to embarrass me. They know that this is the most important day of my entire life, and they're trying to embarrass me. They've been holding off on this. 576 WSU. 2 calls dropped off. 576 Hillsborough 2. Hello.
Bob?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, yes.
Hey, what do you think about this David Koresh thing out there in Waco, Texas?
Oh, what do I think about it?
Yeah.
Could you be a tad more specific?
Well, you think he's alive, or you think he's dead?
Why would I have any reason to think that he's alive?
Well, they went up in smoke, but he didn't find his body. I mean, like...
Well, that's, sir, because they've only begun to go through the rubble.
Yeah, but they found a lot of bodies. What do they found, like about 14 or 20 bodies now, or what?
Well, sir, there are close to 100 thought to be in there.
100? Oh, I didn't see the news. I didn't get done late last night. I think they should have done was blow the thing up in the first day. Instead of wasting all our tax money on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like, sitting there spending all that FBI money and National Guard, the police, out there and waiting for 30 days for him to come out.
51.
Well, 51 days, but still, it's a lot of our tax money.
Yes, it is.
And, I don't think it's a waste.
No, I don't want to tell you that we would do this for free. We wouldn't. But the money is not the driving... Yes, see, that's one of the things that management doesn't understand. They love to structure contracts around here with bonuses. Oh, you get this, and you get a bonus, you get that, and you get a bonus. I mean, hell, even down the hall, where those poor turkeys down there have no control over anything. I mean, they say what they're told to say, they play what they're told to play, in the order that they're told to play it, at the time that they're told to play it. They have no control over anything, and they are on bonuses, too. So the reason you do this is not for the money. You do it for the pride and the ego. That's why you do it. You come in here every day and you do the best goddamn job you can possibly do, not for the love of the station, not for the glory of management, but for your own damned pride. Something these people don't understand. And there sits Neil with a 1.9 in Tampa. It is embarrassing. It is humiliating, but nobody knows he's here. Let's move on to 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., or roughly, the Rick and Sud Show. Our friends over there at WFLA, the ambulance chaser, went from a 6.6 and number 6 position in the previous book to a 5.1 and 9th place. I will point out that the ambulance chaser inherited an 8.0 3.5 years ago and has done nothing but take it down. Great job, Lionel. Hey, baby, way to go, man. All right, Lionel. You moron. Let's go to WSUN. 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Persons 25 to 54. Previous book, we had a 1.5. This book, a 1.6. Oh, God. And last but not least, from 7 p.m. until midnight, in the last book, which was, of course, the marvelous J. Marvin, the Lassiter wannabe, he had, what did he have there? A 4.8. Good enough for 7th place in the previous book. Now we have the Caped Crusader, who has taken that 4.8 down to a 3.3, and good for 11th place in the market. The Goddess went from a 2.5 to a 2.2, from 12th to 13th. And that's it in a nutshell, gang. I'm happy. So I'm very disappointed with the rest of the station. 7:59 the time. I'll be damned, the song cost me a caller. Somebody dropped off during that. But nonetheless, I have this great visual image of people marching around the breakfast table, singing along, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll open every 8 o'clock hour with that. Maybe it'll become a new tradition, like the old Breakfast Club. Do you realize, by the way, that studio that they did the Breakfast Club in out of Chicago, WLS, by the way, the studio was in a hotel, and it to this day exists. That one day they just closed the door, and it's still set up, ready to go, and it's been years and years and years. In any event, things are really picking up around here. Yes, during the newscast and the song, that's why we played that long song. During the newscast and the song, Michael Schwartz came in from J.M. Schwartz Deli and Restaurant, brought breakfast. Oh, my God, he has got an omelet man over there. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Okay, man.
Hey, listen, I'm calling about that cop in St. Pete.
Yeah?
All right, it's cool they clear the guy of all the charges, right? But they should have done something. How about, he's got to eat plain donuts from now on instead of powdered ones, the crullers, you know what I mean?
Well, that would seem to be, pay for them.
Yeah, at least pay for him.
Right.
I mean, if he wasn't such a fat freaking slob, he could have probably got out of his car and chased the guy. I mean, how hard is it to catch somebody who's on a bike with a TV set? And yeah, last time I saw a can of spray paint, yeah, it really looked like a gun.
Well, I'm going to try to be real charitable here. I wasn't there. You weren't there. I didn't hear the testimony. You didn't hear the testimony. But, when you shoot somebody in the back, it's pretty damned hard to convince other people that you did so because you thought the guy was making a strange move to pull a gun on you. And then, again, don't want to cast aspersions here, but this guy has had a long history of thinking that people were pulling guns on him. And it really stinks, man. It really stinks. But like I said, I wasn't there and you weren't there, so I'm going to try to be charitable.
Oh, no, I can't, because every time I see a St. Pete cop, they look like they're a bunch of donut-eating slobs anyway. Frog. 576 WSUN. Greenleaf. Hi, Green. You're on the air at WSUN.
Did I detect a tinge of Brooklyn in that last phone call?
Brooklyn or possibly Lutz. I'm not sure which. It's very difficult. My ear still is not trained well enough to be able to tell the difference.
Is that still the Monty Python Sings album you're playing for?
Oh, yeah.
What? I keep Sings album you're playing for?
Oh, yeah.
What? I keep wondering, the old song that Neil used to play straight through, the Sit in My Face, is there anything...
Neil used to play that?
Wait,
He
every time I see Neil, he gives me crap for, you played that, you can't play that, you'll lose a license. And he played Sit on My Face?
Wait a minute. He played that song straight through. I mean, and I couldn't see anything wrong with the song, even when they gave those 2 digits.
Right, that's the problem that I see with it.
Isn't it? But you can, I won't do it, but you can say those 2 digits on the air.
Well, of course, 69.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the number right before 70.
I mean, that's a terrific song. I mean,
yes, it is. It's a great song.
It's the funniest thing in the world. It's got people right. I mean, Fred might not like it.
That's all the more reason to play it then, isn't it?
Well, I don't care what happens in June. I'm going to take days off work. I'm going to fake, well, I'm not going to fake that, but whenever you folks are up there, I'm going to take days off.
Whoops, wrong one.
Folks, what was that?
I was getting ready to play Sit on Your Face. I was trying to remember which number it is. You keep talking. I have to lean back here and see what number it is.
Anyway, I do hope that all the wonderful surviving Koresh followers today are figuring out what they're going to do with their lives.
Yeah, me too. I tell you, man, I'm losing sleep over that.
I know. It's like the mounting Muslim debt. You never kept up. Also, when does the Crab Report come up?
Crab Report is normally heard on Friday mornings.
Always on Friday morning?
Yeah, depending upon what time Captain Kirk gets around to calling us. Sometimes it's in the 6 o'clock.
Oh, my God.
Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. I'll sit on your face and tell you I love you too. I love to hear you moralize. When I'm between your eyes, you blow me away. Sit on my face and let my lips embrace you. I'll sit on your face and then I love you truly. Life can be fine if we're both 69.
Well, what's the matter with 60? Life can be fine if we're both 60. I mean, hey, man, you're getting older. I'm getting older.
Well, that's true, but you've heard that old joke. What's a 33?
I don't know.
A Martian 69.
I'll be damned.
Frog.
576 WSUN. 576 WSUN. Nobody's gotten out. What do you mean documented? Documented from who? From what? From where? Like we asked you yesterday. Oh, well, somebody in Texas sent it to me. It's on paper. It's documented. Oh, we'll never know the truth. No, we'll never know the truth as long as people like you have no shame whatsoever in spreading filth, in spreading lies, in spreading mistruths, in spreading rumors and innuendo. No, sir, you're right. We'll never know the truth. Let's go to a cell phone. Hi there, Sal. You're on the air at WSUN.
Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm just driving down the road this morning, listening to all these people trying to defend the sick SOB in Waco, and I'm getting kind of fed up with it. I mean,
you know, they're not trying to defend the sick SOB in Waco. What they're really trying to do is to undermine law and order and society in this country. That's what they're really trying to do.
The FBI and everybody else is wrong. I mean, this he's making wives of 12 and 13-year-old babies, which, I mean, that's gross. The guy was a sick pup. He deserved what he got. Everybody else in the compound, I mean, I feel really bad at what happened. All the kids is a shame. I got a little boy, too, and it's a real shame, but the sick son of a bitch deserved what he got.
As did all the other people in there with him who had every opportunity to get those children out. The
adults, they deserve what they got because they're adults. They can make up their own mind.
Even if, let us suppose for a moment that the latest scenario being offered by the anti-government people, that the tank knocked over a lantern, even if that is true and that the tank really started the fire, 6 hours went by from the initial warning. Right.
With a banner strapped on it.
Right, taped on it.
Tape, that's correct. But what I did see, Bob, was these T-shirts. Nice black T-shirts.
Right.
With Lassiter.
Lassiter's back on the back.
I've been listening to, last night I drove up and I was listening to Randy rip on you.
Who?
Randy
rip on me? What did she say?
She's just joking. She's just ripping you.
Bimbo.
Hey, Bob, you have a good day, sir.
Take care.
Bye.
I guess she didn't have anybody in the studio to pick her nose for her last night, so she was a little testy or something, huh? Let's go to tragic, pathetic sight here during the newscast. Aaron just came back from Kumba at Busch Gardens. His pathetic and few possessions were in a cardboard box waiting for him out in the hall by the elevator, along with 2 cartons of that milk-in-the-box stuff they tried to pass off on him. Let's go to Tally. Hi there, Tally. You're on the air at WSUN.
Good morning, Mad Dog.
Good morning, sir.
First of all, these people that call up and talk and refer to our Attorney General as Janet Baby or this Reno woman, understands Guzzballs. It's Mr. Reno to you.
Yeah, that's right.
And last night, I'm the guy who calls every now and then and was, making the issue like that I was getting calls from Priscilla and that.
Oh no, man! Don't feel bad about that, because what the listeners think about this radio station or anybody that works here makes no difference whatsoever to management. It was strictly a financial consideration.
Well, I just thought perhaps I had kind of ferreted him out of his hiding situation, and he felt threatened that he was going to be exposed as being the true person.
Oh no, he didn't want to go. He was crying the day they told him.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
He's not heading back to Vegas, is he?
I have no idea where he's going. He's got this U-Haul hooked up to the back of this 1958 pink Cadillac, and God only knows where he's headed.
Does he have tags on from Tennessee?
I don't know. It's a piece of cardboard with some hand lettering on there, and it's kind of hard to read. It was raining last week, and it started to run a little bit.
Was he wearing sunglasses when he left because he was trying to cover the crying eyes and stuff like that?
He's been wearing sunglasses since the day I arrived.
Unbelievable. Bob, have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
576 WSUN, and already Ron and Ron have a television show out of Chicago, WGN. Unbelievable. My God. And, have I got egg on my face? I said it would never happen, Said it would never happen. Let's go to people from the sales staff.
They're insane. Everything is insane. God. First of all, these people think this is Jesus Christ. Do you think Jesus Christ would take an automatic weapon in hand and waste 4 people?
No, you'd think he'd wiggle his nose or something, and lightning bolts would come down from the sky, and the earth would open up and swallow them up.
Exactly, and you think he'd be having sex with everything with 2 legs, 2 breasts, and a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It's insane. And this guy, that one guy with
Price
the
is so low, it's insane.
The one guy with the analogy about having a picture of his little baby daughter with her pants pulled down being construed as sexual harassment. Where the hell does he draw that analogy from?
I don't know. I'm not responsible for my callers, sir.
That was scary. And the document guy, geez, these people, they want a conspiracy so bad, they should just, we should give them what they want. We should go to their houses in the middle of the night and take them out and put them in the back of a truck and just shoot them.
Oh, hey, I like that.
That's it, man. I'm really stressed out over these people. These guys we gotta lock them up.
All right.
It's scary. It's really scary.
Okay.
I'm out of material, man. Frog.
Okay, man. Oh, I'm damn near out of material, too. But I still got another 40 minutes left. You can just say, I'm out of material, and bam, you're gone. Sir.
I'd like to be a good friend, so next time I hoist a glass of Geritol, I'll be thinking of you, sir.
The next time what?
I hoist a glass of Geritol, I'll be thinking of you, sir.
Hoist a glass of Geritol. God, this is really great. I've made 2 new friends this hour.
Well, I just want to say that, sir, and be about my business.
Oh, okay.
I got to go out on the highway and drive slow.
All right.
My shift.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. It says shift. Oh, I get it. Senior citizen out on the highway driving slow. Damn, that almost went over my head, but I caught it at the last possible minute. In Pinellas.
Won't you pardon me, Suzalanko? I couldn't help but see, Suzalanko, that you look lovely as can be. Mad Dog loves you, can't you see?
You know, if I could just give an explanation about what I think happened, I think he was too organized.
Really?
Yes, sir. You should have been disorganized.
Do you know how I've lasted 80 days in this market?
How long, sir?
And I said, do you know how I have lasted 80 days in this market?
No, sir, tell me.
I haven't had you on for 60 of them. Well, that brings us to an end.
Beautiful little house.
A beautiful little house. Well, but it's missing some things, you know, like that 3-car garage, the fireplace, and the swimming pool.
Oh, you want all that crap, huh?
Sure. I want it all, man.
You were just bitching the other day about having to clean your swimming pool up.
Well, yeah, but I want a cage on the swimming pool.
Oh, you got plenty of room in this lot to put one in.
I don't want to put one in. I want to move into one.
Oh, you want to move in and just whatever that guy.
Exactly. I don't want I don't want the yard chewed up by heavy equipment putting a swimming pool. No. It's got to be there to start with.
Well, good luck. I hope you find what you want.
Okay, thank you. 576 WSUN. No, he doesn't. 576. He will unload that dump on me. He was trying to unload that dump on me. 1-car garage, no fireplace, yeah, gourmet kitchen. Rowan's got a snack bar. What the hell's a snack bar? Probably he's got some kind of a ledge in between the living room and the dining room where he keeps a bag of chips. And then that's what he's trying to sell me. Vanilla partner, the show has another 30 minutes to go, okay? You don't get off early today. I don't get off early today. I'm going to give those damn phone numbers again. I'll try what Neil tries. Or else I'm getting up and walking out of here. Yeah, I'm going to leave this goddamn town. Yeah. It doesn't work for him either. Vanilla,
the largest standing army in the world, and we can't get a crazy man with 100 people in Texas?
Well, sir, in that Iraq thing, they used bombs, and they didn't really get much of the army. They got a lot of civilians.
Well, I understand that,
yeah.
But I mean, I can't believe they couldn't have gone in there with, I mean, if nothing else, maybe than SEALs or somebody, but I mean, our government has enough people.
Navy SEALs?
I mean, that's
them in the swimming pool?
In the middle of the desert, I know. But
there was a very large swimming pool.
Uh-huh.
Very large.
But I can't.
Incredibly large.
I mean, they obviously knew after what happened when they first tried to go in that the guy was...
Water High Clear, you're on the air at WSUN. Yeah?
You couldn't fit in this jockstrap.
Well, I wouldn't want to, sir.
He eats you alive.
Really?
Neil's the best. He's God.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, why do you have this fascination with Neil's jockstrap?
I'm saying you couldn't fit in his jockstrap.
Yeah, I know, sir. Why do you sit around, trying to figure out who could fit in Neil's jockstrap and who couldn't?
I don't know. I just said that.
How long have you been gay?
I know I'm not gay.
What do you mean you're not gay? What the hell are you walking around thinking about jockstraps? I mean, I just said something like, you couldn't fit in Suzalenko's bra. Well, that would have showed us that you're, a nice, healthy, heterosexual male. But now we have very serious questions about your orientation,
Well, you're an asshole. Well, go back to Chicago.
That well may be that I'm an asshole, sir. I didn't go back to Chicago. I came back to Tampa. This is where I came from, sir.
Well, go back.
Go back where?
To where you came from.
Oh, just because I've exposed you on the air for the fruit that you are, you want me to leave town?
Yeah, I do.
Sure. Well, it's too bad, man. You should have come out of the closet years ago.
Bob. You're so obnoxious.
I'm obnoxious. You're gay, so I'm obnoxious.
Oh, stick it up yours.
I'll bet you'd like to, wouldn't you?
You're such a jerk, Bob.
Yeah, I'm such a jerk.
Last time I call you, you asshole.
Don't threaten me, sir.
Just leave town.
Yeah, just leave town. You'd like me to leave town, wouldn't you? Made a fool of you, didn't I, fella? 576 WSUN. St. Petersburg. Hi there, St. You're on the air at WSUN.
You suck, faggot.
Sir. And then you hung up after that. Gee willikers. Well, yes, you're right, sir. I do suck. I may be the worst possible person they could have put in this job. But, sir, I've got the job. I got a big, fat paycheck and a long-term contract, and you're an unemployed asshole sitting at home at 20 minutes to 10 calling me. Lee Diaz added, it won't be a year. Maybe we can be on CB until then. I don't know. Let's go to Sarasota. Hi there, Sarasota. You're on the air.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, man.
Kudos from Nelson and Sarasota.
Well, okay.
2 things, please, and I'll let you go. Number one, seriously, why not have a Bob Lassiter Day in Sarasota?
Hey,
You've got a hell of a following here.
Bob Lassiter Day in Sarasota. Oh, it's okay with me.
Okay?
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Uh-huh.
Number two, I should write more clearly this morning.
Yeah.
Another outstanding day in paradise, by the by.
Okay.
And I'll let you. I'll have you know that I'm protected down here on both sides because Rabbi Roth just built a new home at the end of the street.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
See ya.
Oh, I can't wait to get to Sarasota, you know what I mean? 6:44 the time. Let me pump those telephone numbers again. In Pinellas, a man who has had like 3 hours of sleep sounds so... In Kumba? Hi there, Kumba. You're on the air at WSUN.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Lassiter.
Aaron, baby. How you doing, man?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, no, what's the matter?
I had some coffee and donuts on the way over here, and I just rode Kumba 10 times.
You just... Come on, man. It's like 9 minutes before 7 o'clock. That thing isn't up and running, is it?
What they were doing, I'm not kidding, man. When I got here, they were taking pictures for, promotional thing.
Yeah.
And there was nobody here, but Kumba was full of, 40, 50 people, whatever. And they said, you can't get off until you get sick, because we got to take pictures, and the sunrise and all that, and the photo, and the lights were just right. So I got in the front car when somebody got sick.
Are you serious?
They wouldn't let me off, man.
You were on that thing for 10 rides? Are you pulling my leg?
I got in at 6 o'clock, and I got off at 6:42.
At 6:42, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. What time did you get there?
I'm sorry?
What time did you get there?
Right about 6 o'clock. I just walked up, and they got lights on the front of it and everything. They were taking pictures, promo shots. I think they got a picture of me peeing in my pants.
Oh, no. Oh, man, that's terrible.
I think I've created a new disease. I'm going to be Kumba bulimic.
Well, how long are you going to be there?
Well, actually, I don't know. I'm still on my knees. I might try to ride it one more time just for you, man.
You got to try to ride it one more time. Can you take a microphone on with you or a phone or something?
Well, they said if I had a lavalier mic, I could wear it. But that's not in my budget. Oh, the lady's telling me, what are you saying, ma'am?
Handheld. If you've got a handheld and you can tape it or secure it to your chest, that'll work.
If you hold it in your hand, it'll work?
Oh, no, Bob, I'm sorry. This is Lisa Brock. I thought I was on a regular phone. You can hold it. If you've got a handheld, we'll put it on your chest with like an ace bandage, and then you're okay.
Will you hold it for me?
Wait, they're going to tape it to his chest?
No, I could get fired.
Hey, Bob.
They're going to tape it to your chest?
I'm going to try to get her to sit next to me and hold it for me.
Well, make sure they use an ace bandage and not that adhesive tape, man, because when they take it off, that'll hurt.
Well, Velveeta wanted me to duct tape the phone to my head, but there's not enough room.
Oh, that's a drag.
Over your head and everything.
Well, how long are you going to be there?
I guess I'll be here till 10 o'clock.
Till 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, and this is your last day, isn't it?
I think after this, yes, sir.
Oh, my God. Well, hold on a second. Somebody in Pinellas Park wants to talk to you. Pinellas Park?
Hey.
Oh, damn, I just hung up on him.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh, bummer. Wait, man.
Lassiter.
Yeah, I just hung up on him. We'll have to wait for him to call back, but he'll be calling back in a second or two, I'm sure.
Why is it when I was picked up on this line, everything was real clear, and as soon as she puts me on hold, I think that's something that Leisure Suit Todd has taken care of.
Well,
it's nothing but static and crap.
I know, man. It's only been this way for 2.5 months. I mean, come on, look how long it took them to put a television in here, you know?
It's a bunch of shots, man.
It really is. It sucks big time.
Oh, Aaron, anyway, just wish him the best.
I will.
You talk to him, man, and tell him...
It's my fault, man. I'm the one that pushed the wrong button.
Watch out, Bob, because if they tape that phone in the wrong place, he's going to barf all over that phone and ruin it, man.
Well, it wouldn't be nearly as bad as if they taped that other thing in the wrong place. I mean, can you believe what they were saying?
Well, she's gonna hold it for him.
Oh, I know. Or he can hold it himself. I think I've got... Aaron, do I have you back now?
I think so, Mr. Lassiter.
Okay, well, this dude wants to talk to you, man.
Okay.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's Mike in Pinellas Park. You can't leave us.
Oh, man, I got a better job.
You going over to Fly?
I have a paying job. I can barely hear you, Mike, because Kumba's so loud, you know what I mean?
He asked if you have a better paying job.
Is it at FLA?
No, Busch Gardens.
Oh.
Busch Gardens?
There it goes. Oh, my God, I'm getting sick watching it.
Lassiter, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, man, be good. What are you going to be doing at Busch Gardens, man?
I couldn't even hear him, Mr. Lassiter. I'm sorry.
What are you going to be doing at Busch Gardens?
Pubic relations.
Pubic relations?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, once you heard that they want you to hold it yourself, you immediately applied, huh?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Well, that's great.
I'll be, hosting all the radio geeks out here and the media and all that.
Well,
I'm
Aaron,
glad to have you out here myself, Mr. Lester.
Aaron, it's not going to...
I'll put you on combo up front with a muffin, man. You'll enjoy it.
Well, no, that's okay.
It'll be the most exciting thing you and Muffin done in 20 years. You know
well, that's for sure, too, but that's okay, Aaron. God, I can't tell you, man, how much we're going to miss you around here.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Lester. Thank you very much.
I mean, you've become a real integral part of the program, you know?
Well, I'll stop by and maybe I'll become a chronic caller. How about that? Huh? Well, maybe not.
Maybe not. Well, are you going to check in with us later?
If you'd like me to, Mr. Lester. I'll do whatever you say, Mr. Lester.
Are any of my radio buddies out there doing the shows this morning?
Everybody's out here.
Everybody. Is FLA out there?
I haven't seen them up here.
Oh.
A lot of other people are tying mics to their things and going on combo.
Oh,
because they have the budget for it, you know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, if FLA's out there, stop by their booth and call me back, okay?
I will do that.
All right. Talk to you later.
Okay, Mr. Lester.
It's 4 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock.